All right, guys, do you hear that music? Do you know what that means? Well, it means that we're going to go on into our next game here. Spawning in the top right as the Teal Protoss, it will be ThanksFor, and his opponent, the bottom left, as the Orange Zerg, it will be Munkie. Now, to give a little background information on these guys, in terms of VODs that are VOD, people that are watching this and haven't watched the other two games, their in-game awareness of this matchup is not that great. So, that being said, we've seen some very creative ways to deal with builds. Oh, rad. And you know what? You guys can't hear the music, which means, oh, you know what? We need to refresh that music. Because it's awesome, and I just totally muted the music by accident. And, again, music's so awesome. Oh, yeah. But, again, their in-game awareness isn't great. First game, ThanksFor opened up with what appeared to be a standard, what appeared to be a Forge FE, but it actually did a 2-gate expand. It's peculiar, I know, but didn't end up winning the match, and that was followed by Munkie pretty much proceeding to go massling off of 3 base. And no, we're gonna have a Forge FE. All right, a little standard play here, and we'll see how he deals with it. It is cross positions, and look at that. ThanksFor is already going for it. I'm just hoping this is not a cannon rush. That would really suck. And we have a overpull going down as well. Not bad at all. It's probably what Ziddy does, or it's what Ziddy and Fungzo does, so it's pretty good. I mean, okay, so he's gonna put down a cannon. Is he gonna do a can? So is he gonna go Forge Cannon Nexus? And all of a sudden, he just now magically knows how to play this matchup. Okay, maybe he was trolling the first 2 games, possibly. Which might be the reason why I was really confused. All right, we have a scouting drone as well, going into cross positions to verify it'll be a Forge FE. No kind of crazy shenanigans with the 2-gate because he's had to deal with 2-gating twice. One was a proxy in game 2 that he lost to, and I don't know why he canceled his third hatchery. Probably because he didn't have enough minerals when I'm thinking about it. But he made 6 slings. He's trying to kill off the scouting drone, which he really should be to contain any more scouting probes to get out, so he can kill that one and figure out when he's pushing. And I don't know why he's trying to be so bent over about trying to kill this thing off. I don't know. But there goes down the 3rd hatch, and magically these players just seem to know how to do ZBP. Okay. Well, that is not tight. I just wanted to let you know that. It might be tight against with the Forge and Wall. The Forge Gate is not tight. This is not tight. This is not tight. And this is not tight. And this is not tight. That wall's just not tight. It's not lane proof, at least. It is goon proof, though. If we were to have if all of a sudden Munkie wanted to go goon rush, it could happen, but I doubt it. So pretty much everything's not tight, except for the Forge and Wall, which I'm guessing is tight. But I've been surprised countless times, so to find out. Alright, so what's the reaction? Cybercore coming down at... Oh. Why do these players all of a sudden just have, like, in-game awareness? Were they trolling before? I have to assume yes. And for a second I believed it, but for a second I might not. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything. But it seems strange that all of a sudden they know all these timings and now he's getting Stargate and Citadel at the same time. Like, this guy knows this matchup now. And I just don't get how on earth this is still working. And welcome back, Atomic Robot. Dude, I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. I started at 12 o'clock my time, noon. It's now 7:30. It's okay. I love Brood War. And Breach, I think your game's up next, actually. I just don't get this game, the series right now. Finishes Lair. He gets his timing of his Spire. Really, what have these players been doing? Like, are these the same players? Yeah. Maybe it's a troll match. I just to mess with me. I don't know. Because now these players actually have general consensus or getting the timings down pretty well. I mean, they're a little off, but Spark could be a little bit faster, but I think. But I mean, like, how does this make sense? Everyone is better on FS. I mean, that's the interesting thing, though. Maybe they're just so lost on other maps that Brood Wars come to everyone. That everyone decides to go play Fighting Spirit. Maybe it just throws everyone off. I doubt that every timing would be off. And he's going down to 5 gates now, or 6 gates rather. He's getting +1. These guys were trolling. I'm gonna say that right now. But this is, how are they both knowing timings? It's like, well, I'm gonna go like mass lane, man. Against like a 2-gate expand. I'm not gonna go Hydra bust that, no. And all of a sudden he has the logic to go Spire and Hydra. So we have 2 Corsair out now. One has a kill. Robo's going down as well. Do we have Lurker Aspect being researched? Or do we have Mutalisk coming out? Lurker Aspect is not researched. No Hydra upgrade is. Which lends the question is, what on kind of tech is it going? No Hydra upgrades are en route, whatever it's called. No, Mutalisks. Why Hydras? With unupgraded upgrades. I mean, he's getting Carapace, but why not actual Hydra upgrades like speed and range that are kind of critical? Oh, and this kind of sucks. I mean, the drones are actually trying to do their best to drill. Doing a pretty good job with it. This is a nice sim city for sure. But there's only 2 Sunkens right here, so I'm not really quite sure if it's going to survive for that long. But yeah, nope, the base died. It doesn't matter how good your micro is. Well, when there's 4 Zealots coming out, charging at your base with their Kenyan legs, they tend to kill off your base. That will get the last Sunken. I mean, that alone, killing out all those drones is totally worth it, in my opinion. Okay, getting Hydra speed now. I guess it was just a little bit more delayed. Whatever happened to the Corsair, though? Like, he's supply blocked right now. That's for sure. And he's pushing with a good amount of Hydras. He has a couple Scourge out as well. Well, this wall, he's desperately trying to get cannons. Only 3 are up. Only 4 Zealots. High Templar are out. No, he doesn't. That's not good. ThanksFor went for a real... And you know what? ThanksFor went for a really strong Zealot timing. He went to speed a lot timing. And just at the nick of time, the Zealots will warp in. And should be able to fend off his Hydra push. It's a pretty, actually, weak. It's kind of lackluster Hydra push. It's a lot of Lings, not a lot of Hydras. He has gas for Hydras right now, which is, I don't get it. Alright, well, Lane Hydra is coming in here. Reminds me of a lot of like what a computer will do. And yeah, he's going to be pushing in here. Will he be able to do enough damage? That is the question. Nina, can you verify that both these players are trolls, like games 1 and 2? Because I don't get it. Now they have... Okay, we have 3 Corsair over here. They're going to get Hydra attacked. Munkie's a beast. And Johnny is whom? Munkie? Which one's Johnny? Johnny in this game? Ah, that's what I thought. Because he was trolling pretty hard. Someone could have told me that beforehand. That would have been fantastic. So I didn't have to sound like a ridiculous person trying to figure out what the hell that was going on in the most bizarre ZVP I've seen. Well, Zerg, though, getting into a more... I'm assuming this is more of a realistic game because, I mean, it's an ace match, and if they lose, they don't win money. Or the potentiality for not winning money. This is actually what Zerg really wants to do. They really want to contain Zerg off 2 base, have the mine out, because they have really good saturation on both bases, and then from there, they can just try to win. Yeah, I've been trying to read them while throughout the notes. Thank you for that. They've helped. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, Nina Zerg is the English major. I'm studying Chinese. I can read Chinese. I can't read English. I speak it, but what are you talking about? I cannot read English. And like I said, we have a kind of a push, a small push. No Templar though. It's peculiar. This is very late. This reminds me. This is a very late timing push. Or timing for Storm to come out. Normally Templar tech normally comes around 9:30, 7:30, around that timing. At latest I've seen this come in 13 minutes, but this is not a time that you really want to delay Storm. I can't pronounce Byakuru. No, I can't. Bakuryu. Whatever. Byakuru. Baku. Not pronounce Baku's name. And we have a 4th base coming up right now. So, I mean, this is looking a lot. Oh. Well, this is interesting. I was wondering, like, where's that 3rd base going? This is very peculiar. That's where the High Templar is. And, okay. Just out of, like, just not to annoy people and people on... Oh, you are right. This is not chain reaction. This is fighting spirit. So much updating to do while casting. Anyway, just to clarify, if anyone wants my opinion on it, Byakuru, change your name. Change your name. Like, change it to something a lot easier to pronounce, so I can pronounce it. So just because if I have to do a show match with you, I don't have to sound like a ridiculous person. Teehee. Munkie is a grill. Okay, that makes sense. 117 supply down to 91. Munkie is getting a lot of lurkers. It's more like a 4-base turtle zerg. This is a very strong timing. I've seen games be won, but I've also seen games lost at this point. This really dictates what this push can do. If this push can really kind of hit, like, kill off both these bases, for example, then I think ThanksFor is going to be in a good position right here. Now, if we can't, it's tough. Because then all of a sudden, Munkie can just go pressure that 3rd base, very easily cancel it, and then just continue the contain off of. I'm a little surprised no lurker contain. There is a choke point. I wouldn't say it's the best map to do lurker contains on, but it's definitely definitely works on this. And I'm just a little... I'm surprised because he has so many lurkers out, but he's just playing a lot of defenses there. But he needs to pressure. I mean, ThanksFor doesn't really have a lot of a window of opportunity here. I mean, Munkie's getting up to 5th base right now. He's probably getting Hive Tech soon. He already has Hive Tech, excuse me. He's at CSOL where they don't have Hive Tech till like 23 minutes. And wow, I just don't know. Oh, I'm very surprised. But he needs to do something. And I totally forgot about this bottom right-hand base. I feel like a ridiculous person. I forgot about this base, even though I acknowledged it beforehand. But yes, this 3rd base, though, is uncontested for. Actually, it does leave... once Protoss really gets that 3rd base economy, they just get so powerful. We have support bay tech out now. And with that addition of Reaver and then even that Archon, like, it makes it very difficult for Zerg to really push that. And with Reavers coming out and defending, this basically gonna be untouchable. With defensive High Templar, with like full energy, with potential Reavers to come in, man, like that's gonna be tough to break. Like that's when you actually need to like drop Hydralisk on that base to really kill it off. And did he get any upgrades from this? No, he didn't. And yeah, there's the Reaver coming out right there. So, all right. So he does have Defiler tech out. He does have access to Dark Swarm, not Plague. Plague is not being researched yet. Probably being researched now. Yes, it is. All right, so Plague will definitely help. The only thing I would say about ThanksFor's play would be the fact that he doesn't have as many High Templar as what a Protoss at this point in the game would probably want. It's partially because he's been teching so much, possibly, and also the fact that he hasn't actually fully saturated this third gas yet. And I'm also looking at his production right now. Let me look at these tabs right here for the army compositions right here. Looking at 34 probes, so he's been cutting a lot of probes. ThanksFor has been. He's going up 10 gates, and that's not the right thing. 28 zealots. Looks like we did have a drop here. Didn't do anything. Nope. Nope. Didn't do anything. Anyway, getting back to the point, 28 zealots, 9 goons, 5 High Templar in general, 1 Archon. So he had 7 High Templar to begin with, 4 DTs. And shuttle. He's been teching a lot. He's getting a lot of high tech units. 7 High Templar in general that he's made up to this point. 8 and 8-1 is. Oh, we have a storm drop. Okay, that's the big issue. Ow, ow, ow. That hurts a lot. Every drone's been killed off. And it looks like it's just gonna go down here. There isn't as many drones going down there. Oh, what's going on at the top left? DT double pronged harass right there. He did a Templar drop altogether. And gonna be going down here as well. He only has 8 High Templar in there, though, so he can't really do too much about it. But at the same time, though, we're having an advancement of ThanksFor. He's doing an amazing stuff off of 3 base. Again, why Protoss is so deadly. And, oh, goodness. What's the, Zerg's, 94 is applied to 150. That's not looking good, too good right now. And definitely harassing all those drones is definitely a very big factor in that. And it's killing out. I mean, it's killed off like 3 bases worth in like a minute and a half in game time, or real time. I guess because Brood War uses real seconds. Crazy what this game's done. Sorry I didn't able to catch the action on camera, but there's another drop. He's dropping everywhere. He's dropping the main base. He dropped this base. He killed it off. He storm dropped this. He sniped off a hatchet with DTs on that. He's everywhere. And he's the person that decided to go 2-gate, expand last game, and then all of a sudden he has this super in-game sense to drop everywhere. Like, it's insane. And I can understand why he's C+. Wow. And he has Reavers now. I mean, it does, I mean, any kind of, like, second-tier units, just gonna die. And that's a lot of gas surplus, too. Could get a lot more Defilers out, but, ooh, this is tough. It's a lot of Lings. Well, I mean, but let's also be fair. Munkie has 4 bases right now. They're still mining. They can still drone up really, really fast. That's the benefit to Zerg. He's not building units at this time, which can be used for ThanksFor, or he can take a 4th base during that time period. But, I mean, ThanksFor is pumping units like crazy right now. And I'm wondering if he'll just mine out. If Munkie can continue to deny bases, or deny bases, then possibly could allow Munkie to take this game. And drop him back. So many drop-ins are coming up right here. I like the Dark Storm right here, but Storms are already in position. I mean, this base is so heavily bunkered it's kind of like the 3 base, and also a 4th base is going up here as well, but defensive Reavers are also there. Can he snipe out the Nexus, though? It looks like he's committed enough to this attack to clean it up, but now DTs are in the mix right here, and he really needs to clean that up. DT is 4 HP, and can he just target fire the Nexus? That's very important if he can. And just defensive Reavers in general. And, oh, it's tough. This is where Protoss gets very, very tough. This is really why I want to deny that 3rd base from really getting up. And yes, he's only off a 2 base now. He's getting up a 3rd base, but it's about halfway done. Main base is completely mined out now. So he's off of 1 base. And like I said, if Munkie can continue to deny bases, he might not be in a terrible position. I mean, the bank of Protoss is semi-big. I mean, he has about 2,000 minerals banked, which he really shouldn't have at this point, especially because he's not maxed, but that's a minor complaint. He could definitely probably have a lot more gateways. How many gateways is this guy off of? The gateways is this guy off of? 10. His production, it's not bad. His production's not bad. Okay, pylon's coming up as well. Probes are going to be being transferred right there as well. Stuff. Central base is taken. No, it's not. There's a lot of ultras. And now with 5-2 ultras out, I mean, he has DT Reaver, which is the really, really, really hard counter to ultras. And without Dark Swarm, yeah, I'm not quite sure why he's going in here, but Storm is so powerful. It does take about, what, I think 4 ultras to 4 storms to kill off an ultra, maybe 5. And it looks like this base is gonna get denied. And I know it won't. No, DTs are coming in for the kill. It's sad. I mean, they're doing what, 46. They do 49 damage when they have +3. It's ridiculous. But Munkie, though, I mean, he's double expanding, not really being punished for it, and he's taking the game down to ThanksFor's main base, which is really making it difficult. He's double expanding here his own self. Then, you know, DT, you know, 200 energy, and High Templars. That's plural, which is 2. And with 2 Reavers, I'm not really sure if a drop's going to work on that. Main base, the natural's getting mined up, though. So if he just needs to kill off one of these bases, and I think he should be able to win. Yeah, he's going to be pushing back in here again. Can he do it? DTs are falling. He's going in with the Dark Storm again, but Reavers are there and Archon. It's tough. It's very, very tough. He needs to deny this base. But funneling in there, dropping might have been the better option. But the ultras are in there. It's cleaned up the Reavers, and the Zealots don't do anything to Zealots at all. And that should very limit what ThanksFor can do. He's played a very entertaining game with the Storm drops, like the 5 multi-prong drop he's done, but it wasn't enough to completely cripple Munkie. I'm surprised it didn't at the time, but wow. There's a lag? There's a lag of the stream? I haven't dropped any frames. No? Someone said lag, so. But I guess Munkie's just that good. And, I mean, the only issue I would see for Munkie is if this base gets taken. Because that isn't super difficult to defend, as is this one ramp, so. And, I mean, he's 185 supply down to 101. And Reavers are scared of doing nothing. They're just exploding everywhere. How'd that hit the Defiler? Instant replay, but I don't have the ability to. But. I mean, Zerg's off, you know, 5 base because the main's still mining. Wow. And here comes the Mega Doom drop that potentially will end the game. But this is where we might see the endless battle between me, the caster's patience, and the player. We have the counter push with Reavers and Archon killing off at 12 o'clock at the same time, though. Here comes the Mega Doom drop. If he just well, that's like a triple storm, I think, or a double storm. If he just target fires the Nexus, that would be perfect. But this Nexus does go down at the same time, guys. Yes, he's got to target fire down the Nexus. That's really the most crucial part to this. He can afford to really kill off. I did not lose drones. I'm not playing. And I mean that's the benefit of how rigged, or not rigged, but how powerful. I mean once Protoss can get up these really high-tech units, Reavers, DTs, and Storm. I mean it's the perfect death combination. The only thing they're missing is like Colossus from StarCraft 2, and I guess like an Arbiter to cloak, and they're pretty much good to go. I mean DTs are already cloaked already. Mutilus transition, Greater Spire maybe? Yeah, he's going Greater Spire tech. Interesting. But it's not like it really matters right now. It's kind of like annoying in these late game stages where a player will continue to hop from base to base with like a small task force of units, but you're so preoccupied doing everything else trying to kill them off that they just continue to do so much damage with just like a few units like this, and then they walk away and then they do more damage. Oh yeah, the Mutilus are coming in. If he loses all these, no, literally that Archon has no HP. Target fire the Archon, yeah. And these Reavers will finally die. So any kind of, I don't think he has a Nexus. No, he does. He's still mining gas, man. Apparently he's mad. So man, it's unbelievable to be eliminated like this. When you go into a match, knowing you're going to be eliminated, you don't even try to contain me. Just insta-turtle to ultra. The QQ is difficult to read. I can understand. You won't fucking beat any decent. Wow, this guy's mad. I can understand though. Just your stupid shit to eliminate me. But I mean, some people do get pissed off when they lose, especially in a tournament. But anyway, that will conclude game number 3, despite the BM that was provided. So ThanksFor will take Munkie will go on to game number, or go on the round of 16, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a brief intermission. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break, and I'll be back momentarily in between 1 and 5 minutes. All right. People on YouTube, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.